Hello, welcome, Cabbage here. In Musume, let's have a look at some room matches. They're mostly going to be B rank and lower. This is all B rank and lower here. And I just wanted to get some races out there, like as data for people to look at. And then I'm not going to show my builds. I am jealously guarding them, but I'll show them as we get closer to the actual Gemini Cup. Alright, here, not too much happening in the race, so let's have a look at the builds of the other most competitive racers. Here's Obiri Cap. Stamina is about as low as I want to see it for this race. And then only the one gold skill, so I don't know. This would be pretty risky to run. And again, Professor of Curvature, I don't think it's worth the price. It's too expensive for the build. Okay, next here is the gold ship, 1000 stamina. That's kind of pushing it for open. You have to sacrifice on other stuff. Speed and power are a little bit on the low side, and then no gold recovery skills, so yeah, I don't know. Here's a Megiddo McQueen. This stamina is usable, but maybe missing a gold recovery skill. Alright, my Super Creek hits Pure Heart. She is a debuffer, so she doesn't really need anything else but stamina, so that's nice to get that there. And then my gold ship, she's going to miss both of her gold healing skills. Both Go Home Specialist and Swinging Maestro. But my front runner, Simply Rudolph, will hit both. She has the, she has Breath of Fresh Air and Swinging Maestro. And I've heard some people that have obviously not done room matches for this race, that the Open League, the B rank racers, are all going to be dead tired by the end of it. But as we shall see from the races here, you can definitely be blazing all the way through and into the finish line. Okay, so my gold ship's going to fall back. She's out of stamina. My Simply Rudolph is going to put a lot of distance between herself and everybody else, and she's going to get her unique skill. If she stays at the front the whole time, that skill's not going to go off, of course, because she has to pass people. But here, I kind of like sagged back a little bit, was passed by a couple of people, and then I passed them back, and I got my unique skill, so we got a big win here. And yeah, I can't imagine running a team with only one ace, because accidents like this can happen where Gold Ship didn't get either of her recovery skills, so yeah, I'm probably always going to run at least 2 aces. Okay, next race, this is going to be a little interesting, because the other racers are A class, and I'm B. I just wanted to join some room, and so I put my guys into here. But yeah, for this first video, I'm just trying out the setup that I did for Taurus Cup. 1 front runner, 1 debuffer in the middle, and then 1 end closer. But later I want to try different setups, different combinations of running styles. And then for this race, I'll do all the builds after, not during. So that we can also look at like where they placed, which racers I beat, and then which racers beat me. And then here, both of my aces, Simply Rudolph and Gold Ship, will get both of their recovery skills. And running Super Creek as an ace is going to be difficult because she can't use her own support card to get Swinging Maestro. So if you are going to use her as an ace, you kind of have to get her to the max potential level so that she can pick up Swinging Maestro from herself. Mine is not. I stopped at potential level 4. Because I'm using her as a debuffer, I don't need Swinging Maestro on her. Okay, Gold Ship. They have started their dash. And then we got Oguri Cap in the front. Some generic girl in third. Alright, hesitant pace chasers, that's good. Alright, coming around the last corner. Both my Simply Rudolph and Gold Ship are looking good. But because they are B rather than A, they're just going to have lower stats overall. So they won't have quite the staying power, but let's see how well they can do. And a very late Breath of Fresh Air on Simply Rudolph. I wonder if I had gotten that the straightaway before, if I could have done better. But yeah, not a bad showing at all for B racers among A racers. Okay, so here are the rankings. This is the Gold Ship that beat me. So lots of healing, good stamina. Oh, and I should say that both my Gold Ship and Simply Rudolph have S in long, so that's an advantage that I have. 3 speed, 3 stamina. Here's the Gold Ship that I beat. But speed and stamina over 1,000, power's a little low, guts is good. And then 3 stamina, 2 speed, and 1 Tazuna. I don't know about Tazuna for the deck. Alright, and then my Simply Rudolph actually beat the other non-end closers, which is crazy. So we beat this Oguri Cap. Good speed, good stamina, good healing. Those are the support cards there. And we beat this special week. Also good healing. Good stamina. Speed and power maybe a little low. And there's the setup there. Kind of a flexed run for me. Alright, last race. This is again back to everybody is B rank. And then here, I believe my Simply Rudolph will miss her recovery skills, while Gold Ship will hit them. I would have liked to have put up a video where they both hit both, you know? To kind of show how they go against each other. But that did happen in the previous video, and that was actually kind of close, so yeah, I have confidence in both of these builds. Alright, go home specialist for Gold Ship. Okay, and then like the first race, let's have a look at the builds of the most competitive racers here. Here Super Creek does not have Swinging Maestro from her fully awakened self. Hopefully this player can get that by the time Gemini comes around. That shouldn't be too tough. Very low power, that's worrying. Alright, here's Maya on a Top Gun, again, maybe with minimal stamina. Breath of Fresh Air, and then a lot of white recovery skills. Yeah, I really do think that Swinging Maestro is a must. I don't want to say anything in this game is a must, because I don't want to tell people what to do, but I think for this one we want to get Swinging Maestro. Power is also low. Alright, then we have a Gold Ship. That's pretty low stamina for Gold Ship. And then only the 1 gold recovery. But yeah, it's still early days, so maybe people haven't totally prepared yet for it. And my Debuffer of Super Creek, I'm running her as a Pace Chaser, but because her stats are lower, she's falling back to late Surger area. But if I were to start her in late surgery, she'd probably end up back in end closer, so that's why I'm doing that. Alright, last corner. Yep, my gold ship is doing just fine. Simply Rudolph is falling back for missing the recovery skills. Yeah, and again, B-rank racers, they can keep up their speed just fine all through the race. Okay, that'll be the first of hopefully a few kind of test runs leading up to Gemini Cup. Hopefully that was helpful in some way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.